Hey, what's cracking, everybody? On today's video, I'm taking a look at Bluestar Linux. So Bluestar Linux is a customized Arch system that uses the KDE desktop environment. And we are here. You just saw me install it, and now we're on the desktop. And it has a very colorful KDE desktop layout. So on this layout, they do have the panel on top. So you have the regular panel on top, and then you have a dock panel that's on the bottom. And the dock panel is very colorful too. So it uses, I think this is called the candy icons. I could be wrong. So like I said, we do have a system tray with the pull down menu, and the pull down menu has your notifications, wallpaper, power management, display configurations, and Kalu. Then of course next to that you have a volume control, you have your networks, you have your most recent device, you have a scroll to adjust screen brightness. I guess if you were on a laptop, this would work out. And then you have another volume control, and then you have an EN for English. In the middle, it looks like there's some type of system monitor right here. So yeah, individual core usage. Then we have a calculator, a logout end the session, restart, shutdown, lock. Then we have a time, and that of course clicking it opens up a calendar. And then of course you have your applications menu. So let's open up the applications menu. You can see right here we have development, education, games, graphics, help, internet, multimedia, office, system, utilities, lost and found, and your power session. So out of the box, you get all your multimedia tools. You got VLC, which is basically all you need. For internet, you do have Firefox and KGet and quite a few other applications for servers and, things like that. Then under help, we got our usual help. Graphics, we do have GIMP, Gwenview. So you got everything you need as far as graphics. Under games, you have card games, simple card games. Yeah, K-Patience. Then you have a education tab. And of course, under Office, you have your LibreOffice, you have Calibre, you have your, standard Office tools. So basically everything you need. So straight out the box, it comes with everything you basically need for a full system. Everything else you could just download and set up yourself. Or if you didn't have these, you can download and set them up yourself also. So that brings me to, let's see, system. Let's open up a console. And let's make this bigger. All right, so you can see right here the OS. It is Bluestar Linux, BSLX 8664. It's using the 6.17 kernel. Comes installed with 1,778 packages, so it's quite a bit. As far as your RAM usage, it is using 1,600 megabytes out of 4 gigabytes. And of course, you got your bash, your processors, whatever you're using, and your hard drive size. All right, so this is based off of Arch. So let's do a sudo pacman-sy just to fix all the repositories, and everything's up to date now. And you can see right here it does use the core, extra, multi-live, and Bluestar. So Bluestar is its own repositories. So let's see if we want to stay. We got to notify here, but let me go ahead and close this. It says user LinuxHub time TTY PTS1 root. All right, so just notify me that I use the root. So did it even ask me for a password? I don't even think it did, but I'll check it again. So let's just do a couple test installs. So I'll do sudo pacman s, and I'll do Nemo, because I don't like Dolphin. And we can install Pluma for a text editor. I don't have a problem with Kate. Kate is just, it works just fine, but I have a habit to use Pluma or Mousepad. And let's see, is there anything else we should install? No, I don't think so. We'll just go with these two, keep it light and simple. All right, yeah, and it doesn't ask for a password, and that's why you get this notification message that comes up right here. So it automatically does sudo, which that could be kind of dangerous, you know, depending on the situation. So it should be to where you should have to enter sudo, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so that installed pretty much, and let's go ahead and am I on the right side to close this? Oh, it's all the way in the corner. All right, so all these colorful colors just makes everything kind of weird to see. All right, so let's see what we have down here on this dock menu. We have help, log out, we have drop to share, we have LinuxHub, we have shortcuts. So a shortcut opens up another round of applications or folders. Then next to that, we have system settings, we have Pigeon, we have Chromium, we have Firefox, we have Thunderbird, we have FileZilla, we have Office, we have VLC, GIMP, Console, Dolphin, and your desktop manager. And on the desktop manager, you could select each one directly from the dock itself, and you can see it changes: desktop 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have your show desktop. All right, so yeah, it's pretty straightforward. What I didn't show during the installation is that the Calamares installer, it opened up like a separate installer that was up here in the upper left window. And it was trying to, I guess, install some extra packages that did not show up. Because I believe right here on the desktop, you're supposed to get like a file manager layout structure, like your home folders and all the folders inside of it. But obviously we don't have that here. And I think there's also supposed to be a conky menu on this side over here. And we don't have the conky. I think that's what the error message was that failed to install. I could be wrong, but I'll post an image here and showing during that installation, you know, how that error looks. So, you know, you have the regular Calamares installer, but while that's installing, it opens up a separate installer that opens up here in the corner. I'll post a picture here so you can see that yourself. And then I'll also post a picture here also to show you what the desktop is supposed to look like with, I believe, with those packages installed successfully. But since they didn't install successfully, we don't have those. But it's still a very useful desktop environment. You can still do whatever you want to do on here. You can still get on here. If you want to open up an Office app, you can do that. If you want to open up a video or play some music, you can do that. If you want to play with your graphics, you can do that. If you want to get on the internet, you can do that. So you got everything that you need. All right, so all in all, it's a pretty good system. Everything's running well. Everything's running fast. No issues, you know. Everything, I use the installer and they work without a problem. But do they have, let's see, go under system. Do they have PAMAC or Discover or anything? I guess not. It's just a terminal-based installer, I would say. So nothing wrong with that. It's cool. At least nothing that's, you know, showing itself or making itself available. Because usually it'll be under systems, it'll be add and remove, but I don't see it. Or Discover would come up right here, or, you know, any other type of, oh, they do have Octopi. Okay, so I take it back. So you do have Octopi. So Octopi is another graphical backend that you can use. So let's see, let's just install Mousepad. It's a small, light program. Don't need to install nothing heavy. So I'll set that up, and it's right here. So click on it, click on install, click on OK, and then hit the check mark. All right, select yes, and it should be installing. And we get this notify message again, the sudo success. So it's automatically adding sudo for you without you having to type it. And like I said, that could be dangerous. All right, this is Octopi, and on the about, it is version 0.18.1. All right, so let's see, let's just go on here. We did install Nemo, but we haven't even looked at it, so let's just open up Nemo. And why is it opening up the login monitor? I'm not sure. Okay, let's type Nemo again. And it's, I don't know why it's looking for the login monitor, but here's Nemo over here. Yeah, that was kind of weird, unexpected, but all right. So Nemo, I like it because, you know, you got your right click, you can show your hidden files, you can hide them again. But I'm noticing something here that I don't know if it should be something to worry about. But right here we have some errors. Yeah, it can't find downloads, and Kev's phone. So I guess Kev is going to be the developer of this system, and it's giving up a IP address, which I'll probably just erase that out because I don't want to put his information out there. But yeah, Kev's phone needs to be removed. It needs to be removed from the bookmarks. I'll show you how to get to that in a minute. And there's also a Dropbox. I'm not going to highlight it because it might show some sensitive information, and I'm not going to do that. So let me go ahead and show the hidden files. Let me go into the config folder, and under GTK-3.0, you open that, and right here you have bookmarks. So I'm going to open this up with mousepad, and yeah, if you just get rid of those, save it, boom, they just go away. So that's what he needs to do on his system before he makes the ISO, is to remove the files that are, or remove the bookmarks that are not relevant to the system itself. And you can see they're all removed now. All right, so that was Nemo. Let me see what else we saw. Mousepad right now. Now let's take a look at Pluma. Okay. And Pluma, just a regular text editor, you know, nothing fancy. It's just simple and straight to the point, and I like to, okay, make all the noise you want. And I like to just use it. Okay, close without saving. All right, so that's pretty much Bluestar Linux. Like I said, it is lightweight and fast, and it does what it needs to do. I didn't go through all of these items down here because they're pretty straightforward. I mean, nothing fancy out here, nothing out of the ordinary, so it's all pretty basic. And, you know, you got your software manager, you got Octopi. So, you know, it comes installed with pretty much a music video player, your, you know, imaging, Office. So pretty much everything that you need is installed out of the box. So you're good to go. And whatever's not installed out of the box, you can just add it yourself. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for this video. Just want to take a quick look at Bluestar Linux. All right, you guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video you just saw, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, by all means, give it a thumbs down. And that's going to do it on this one. And I'm out. Oh, and before I leave, I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm now up to 3,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate that. And like I said, coming soon, I'm going to start setting up some fun Patreon events. That way we can enjoy together. All right, you guys. And I'm out.